What's going on, folks? Welcome back to Sew Maniacal, and today I'm doing something that it has been my dream to do. One of the main reasons why I started sewing in the first place, actually it's the second reason I started sewing. First reason was because I could never get a shirt to fit. Second reason is because I became obsessed with making pants, and I went through like 3 months of just studying everything there is to know about making pants, but I've never actually put it to like put theory to paper. So today I'm showing you how I made these 1940s pants using this pattern here. In this particular video, I am going to show you how I fitted a muslin to myself after I upsized these pants according to measurements on the pattern. And really, but yeah, so in this video I'm going to show you how I upsized these pants, fitted them, and then what I kind of felt like would help them fit better. And I'm actually making this after the fact, and I can tell you that there are definitely some mistakes that I would, if in hindsight, I wish I could go back and fix, but you know, it's done, it's over. There's still a good pair of pants, and this is still a really good informational video, and I'd much rather make the mistakes so that in the future you don't have to. So yeah, here we go. Looking at the size range of the patterns, I discovered that I would have to go up by at least 2 sizes, because even though my low hip is a 50-inch, my stomach makes it go up a little bit higher by like a 52, and I just feel a little more comfortable making sure that at least it fits there and I'll fit it later. So I decided to go ahead and go up by only 2 sizes. Starting out, I traced my pattern and outlined it in pencil. Then I upsized it by 2 and outlined that new size in a different color. I made a whole video on how to upsize, so if you want to go see how I do it, you can go check that video out. For a staggered spot like this, I made sure to draw in a non-black color as to not get confused, and also pay close attention to where the sizes were increasing. I did the same thing with all the size markers and notches and dots. For the waistband, each size had a corresponding dotted line that needed to be moved and brought with each size. I moved everything by the 1-inch margin each size was moving and brought the dotted line, the center front, with it. It helped to mark this in a different color so that I know which lines belong together. After doing that, make sure that you go through and make sure that you moved all of these size dots and the notches with it, because within those dotted lines there's actually also a size notch that needs to move along each size with it. For the pleats, I increased in the same direction the sizes were going at the same distance for both. The top edge has a odd peak between sizes, and I tried my best to replicate it, but I just ended up blending it and just making a big outward notch thing. The top also had some size dots that I moved up a size as well. It's easy to miss these, so double check everything. I cut everything out in muslin except the waistband because I'm a lazy human being with flaws, and I did not feel like it, and I was tired at this point. After I cut it out, I sewed it all together, and I have to say, they weren't bad. At first glance, I thought they were too baggy, which, I mean, looking at this, they obviously were not. And in hindsight, I am understanding and realizing that I probably shouldn't have done anything to them anyways, and you will find out about that later. Plus, I hate looking at myself in muslin. Muslin's not great. But as you can see here, it actually fit. I always had issues with pants, and they've always been a mystery to me, but I can actually say I can put these on my body. Any other time that I've tried to make a pair of pants from a pattern and it was just a regular size, I was never able to. So this is for the first time I've ever been able to upsize a pair of pants and put them on, and they look relatively okay. I am surprised. I actually ended up doing a lot more work than what I expected to do, but they didn't turn out too bad, and I think that's awesome. In the next video, which should come out really soon, because I'm editing these at the same time, and yeah, it should come out really soon. But as you can see, I did a lot of work. Pants are fickle, and I can never get them to fit right. And if you are plus size and you have more to accommodate in pants, it's gonna automatically make it a little more difficult. So if you find yourself working with a muslin and trying to get stuff to fit and it doesn't look right, keep in mind that one, muslins look awful. It doesn't matter what you're making it out of. You put it on, you think, oh my gosh, this looks awful, and it's because it's in a muslin. You just have to pay attention to the shape and how it makes your body look and feel, and less about the fact that it's muslin and it's gonna look terrible. Anyways folks, that's really it. I went through a lot of information in this video. If you're confused in any kind of way, leave a comment below. And I do have a video on how I size grade. There are multiple different ways to size grade and to fit a garment to your body, and gradually throughout this channel I'll be going through the different methods and ways that I've learned, and hopefully giving you some recommendations later for some books and whatnot that you can look through. But yeah, I hope you folks enjoyed. I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye.